They were told it would be a quick mission. In and out. No resistance. Easy win. But within hours, over 300,000 soldiers were trapped. Surrounded. Outgunned and staring at complete annihilation. This is the story of Dunkirk. zero point 0.5. And trust me, what happened next sounds less like history and more like a miracle. Before we go on, if you enjoy real war stories told like this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because history gets a lot crazier than textbooks. Let's rewind to 1940. Europe was collapsing faster than anyone expected. Hitler's blitzkrieg lightning war was tearing through countries like paper. France falling, Belgium overrun. The British Expeditionary Force completely cut off. Now imagine this. You're a young British soldier. Cold. Hungry. Exhausted. You look behind you. There's the sea. You look ahead. German tanks. No escape. No backup. Just waiting to die. That was Dunkirk. Over 300,000 Allied troops were pinned against the coastline of northern France. The Germans had them cornered. And here's the crazy part: Hitler paused. For reasons historians still debate, he ordered his tanks to stop advancing. Maybe overconfidence. Maybe strategy. Maybe one of the biggest mistakes of the war. But don't get it twisted, this wasn't a rescue yet. Because the British Navy, way too small. They simply didn't have enough ships to bring everyone home. So Britain did something unheard of. They called on civilians, fishermen, ferry captains, ordinary people. Hundreds of small boats, wooden, fragile, completely unfit for war, crossed the English Channel. Straight into a war zone. Picture this: bullets raining from the sky, bombers screaming overhead, ships exploding in the distance. And in the middle of it all, a tiny fishing boat, pulling soldiers out of hell. Some soldiers were so desperate that they swam miles just to reach a boat. Others stood in water for hours, just waiting for a chance, waiting for survival. And somehow, against all odds, they pulled it off. Over 338,000 soldiers were evacuated. Not in weeks. In just 9 days. Let that sink in. An entire army saved by civilians. Churchill later called it a miracle of deliverance. But let's be real, it wasn't just luck. It was courage. It was desperation. And it was a reminder sometimes survival is the greatest victory. But here's the twist: Dunkirk wasn't a win. Not really. Britain lost equipment. France would fall. And the war was just getting started. But those 300,000 soldiers, they would live to fight again. And that changed everything. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to like and subscribe. Because history is full of moments like this. Moments where everything seems lost until it isn't. Thanks for listening. May history guide your wisdom. And may courage always find you when you need it most.